record. Okay, welcome everyone to our first day of our 4-week TLS Jumpstart. So first of all, congratulate yourselves. If you are on this program, well done, guys. Well done. You're taking that action, that proactive step towards your health. Shh, go back. Because we are talking, this is all about your health and your gut. And all our health starts in our gut. So gut health is really the secret to great health. Let me just grab my Yorkie. Hold on.
Where are my children?
Okay. So where do we start? We are starting week 1 with a detox. Why? Why are we detoxing? Doing a 7-day detox starts improving your metabolism right off the bat. It's going to help with cravings. It allows your taste buds to appreciate the taste of real food, and it will jumpstart your weight loss. So what are toxins? Toxins are very harmful substances that build up in our bodies over time.
Where you guys go?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to ask everybody.
Yes.
We went to McDonald's for dinner, so we stopped there and then we each got milkshakes. And then as we were leaving McDonald's, my Walmart told me my prescription was ready. So I dropped off my urine specimen.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Toxins are harmful substances that build up in our bodies over time. How? From the air we breathe. It's estimated now that there's over 850,000 toxins in our environment. The air we breathe, the foods we eat, the stress that we put our bodies under on a daily basis. The body needs to be periodically cleansed of these toxins. The number 1 detoxification organ in the body is the liver. So when people ask me if they need to detox, I tell them, who gets their oil changed? I know you can't talk, but raise your hand if you get your oil changed in your car. We all do, right? So imagine if you never got your oil changed, ever. Your car, maybe it would go, not well though, would kind of be putting along. Same thing with our body. Our liver is our body's filter. And our liver does have a supporting cast of a healthy digestive tract, gallbladder, and our kidneys. These are all essential for your liver to complete its goal for effective detoxification. How do people insult their liver? Lots of ways. By drinking alcohol, we may get a virus, different kinds of viruses, consuming excess amounts of simple sugar, white sugar, exposure to pollutants, carrying excess weight, and non-judicious use of pharmaceuticals. So, pharmaceuticals do have a purpose. Some people need to be on pharmaceuticals, but we really have to think about what they are pulling from the body. When we're taking pharmaceuticals, they are depleting the body of important nutrients. We also want to clean out the liver to get rid of all that excess that's hanging around. Our bodies were not designed to handle these new to nature molecules, and we have way too much new to nature molecules out there now. We have a lot of processed food, synthetic drugs, environmental toxins, overuse of antibiotics. Antibiotics are great at getting rid of a bacteria infection, but really that's what we should take them for. And sometimes people take a lot of antibiotics, and we really need to clean that out of the body. Excess sugar. Anybody stressed over the past 2 years? I was just talking to Gloria about how crazy the last 2 years have been. It's been very stressful for a lot of people. What do we have too little of? Fresh vegetables, Who on a regular basis is eating 9 to 12 cups of vegetables in a day? Raise your hand. If I can see you. Not most people. We have too little fresh veggies, too little fresh fruits, too little clean water. We should be drinking water all day. I have my water here next to me. Actually, I have two of them. I drink water all day from the second I get up in the morning. And we're going to talk about why. Too little clean air and too little regular exercise. Minerals, we need minerals. The liver detoxification process can be enhanced or undermined depending on what we eat. Minerals do most of the detoxification work within these antioxidant pathways. Minerals are antioxidants and also support phase 1 and phase 2 of the liver detox pathway, which I'm going to show you. So this is a very long description of the chemical pathway of detoxification. So let me explain it in easy terms for you. We are able to get rid of water-soluble toxins easily. We get rid of them, I'll label it pure, perspiration, urination, respiration, excretion. These are easy to get rid of. Fat-soluble toxins are not so easy to get rid of. They are stored in our adipose fat tissue, and they contribute to the increased and mobilized toxin when we lose weight. So it's really important to have these antioxidants to carry the fat-soluble toxins out of your body. So if anybody has ever bought apples, for example, that were not organic, and they have like a waxy coating on them, right? If you put them just under running water, that fat-soluble toxin is not coming off. If you use white vinegar and baking soda with it, or a fruit and vegetable wash with it, and rub it around the apple, that fat-soluble compound is then breaking down and rinsing off. Same thing in our body. We need nutrients to break down these toxins, and then we also need nutrients to escort them out through the liver. So the antioxidants, things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, selenium, copper, zinc, manganese, we're getting these from our fruits and veggies. We also need things like garlic, onions, cruciferous vegetables, bioflavonoids, those colorful vegetables. All of these nutrients are needed to properly detoxify. We hear a lot about antioxidants and detox. When we don't clean out the junk, we won't have the same effect. So to me, this is really the most important week of our 4-week program. If we just started the program without cleaning out the body's filter, we wouldn't have the same effect. Overeating unhealthy foods creates a burden on our digestive tract and liver, and over time can lead to poor digestion. And this could lead you to maybe be bloated and tired and hungry and just not feeling well. So we need these dark green leafy vegetables, very powerful in detoxifying. Greens are a powerful blend of plant source nutrients and antioxidants that are missing in most modern diets. We need superfoods like spirulina and chlorella, some of the richest nutrient sources on the planet per gram, offering building blocks for a healthy metabolism. So foods like spinach, cabbage, broccoli, these support detoxification enzymes unique to the clearance of these external toxins. The superfoods of the vegetable world: salad greens, kale, spinach, broccoli, bok choy, mustard greens, arugula, trying to think of some of my favorites, asparagus, artichokes. Vegetables are very high in cellular health fighting food. They're high in fiber. They're high in iron, magnesium, potassium, calcium, but they're very low in carbohydrates, sodium, cholesterol, calories, and the glycemic index. So what this means is we are going to town on these veggies, unlimited. Remember, for those of you new on this program, this is not a diet. We're not counting anything. I want you to eat as many of these veggies as you can. Did you know that everyone should consume 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? And the average person consumes less than 3, especially the vegetables. So if you're someone that's having trouble getting 9 to 11 servings of veggies on a daily basis, you might want to look at the complete greens. We do have a complete greens product. It's a blend of over 50 herb and select nutrient-rich superfoods. It may increase energy levels. It helps to support cell-to-cell communication, helps to maintain healthy pH levels. And what's that about? What's the pH level? I started out in my practice over 30 years ago in critical care nutrition. I worked in different ICUs. I trained in Baltimore, Maryland, in the hospital there. And when I was there in the ICU, the first thing that they would test for when someone came to the ICU was if somebody was in acidosis or alkalosis. Acidosis is when the body is too acidic, right? So we hear a lot about the pH balance of a shampoo or the pH balance of a beauty product, but we don't really hear about the pH balance of our body, of our cells and our fluid in our body. So we want to be in that neutral zone. We don't want to be acidic. Acidic can lead to many, many health challenges. What causes acidity in the body? The way we eat: processed flour, sugar, coffee, soda, alcohol. These foods make our body acidic. What is more of an alkaline food? The veggies, the leafy greens, those plant-based foods. So eating this way for the week is going to help our body get in that neutral zone, that neutral pH zone. The Isotonics Complete Greens is an awesome way to help you get your greens if you need a little boost. You might already be really consuming a lot of leafy greens on a daily basis, and that is wonderful. But if you need a little help, this is a really good product. It has spirulina, organic wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa grass, chlorella, broccoli powder, spinach powder, cabbage, all those yummy greens. So let's talk a little bit about how specialized cleansing fits in too. Chronic disease is not predominantly genetic. It's really rooted in the food choices that we make every day. And our digestive tract and liver work together. So when one is overstressed and overworked, the other one is too. And a toxic liver cannot fully metabolize fat. And that's what we want in this program. We want to be able to metabolize fat, get rid of that body fat. That's the whole idea of this 4-week, change our body composition. We want the colon to be able to eliminate toxins. So more than the vitamins and minerals found in fruit and vegetables, we also need phytochemical compounds that are very, very beneficial in helping the liver detoxify. All of our body systems work together. Our gut is not a cast iron pipe. They're all connected. So we have the blood, the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys, intestines, gallbladder, the lymphatic system, very important in immunity. The lymphatic system moves when we move. If we're not moving, the lymphatic system is very sluggish. So that's why if there's ever been a time in your life when you've been physically active and walking and moving, you might notice that maybe your health was pretty good then. So movement is very important. Now, the NutriClean, we're going to talk a little bit about your kit. Does everybody have your box? If you have your box, go grab it. If you don't have it, no worries. I'm going to explain the box tonight and the kit. We will review it. If you're not in the Facebook group, please join, because we're also going to put the recordings of our classes, and that's where we'll be able to answer questions for you and everything right there. All right, so the body must regularly metabolize, filter, and eliminate numerous internal and external substances to stay healthy and alive. 35% of our blood is filtered by the liver every few minutes. So we need the endogenous hormones, the breakdown of waste products, as well as exogenous foods, drugs, pollutants, pathogenic toxins, excess alcohol, sugar. Everything that we put in our body goes through the liver. Everything we eat, everything we drink, medications we take, everything goes through the liver. So this is what we are getting rid of: fast food, drive-through, soft drinks, chain restaurants, junk food, processed food. This is contributing to the US being the most overfed and unhealthy nation in the world because of the way that we have these processed foods. So we are changing that. This week we are, or for all 4 weeks and hopefully forever, we're focusing primarily on fresh whole foods. The basics of your detox. The idea is to get as many plants in your body as we can. It's primarily plant-based. Why? Because plants are the foods that are lowest on the food chain. They're easiest to digest and absorb. We want to give our organs a break this week. So we're not having a lot of protein, little bit of protein. When I first started teaching this program 11 years ago, it was all plants. There wasn't any protein or fat. Now there is protein or fat. So it's very doable right now. But so you're having 2 3-ounce servings of protein every day. Little bit of protein, just a little bit. 3 ounces is about the size of a deck of cards, just to give you an idea. We're having 2 servings of an unrefined healthy oil. That would be maybe extra virgin olive oil, unrefined avocado oil. And these fats you're going to be putting on your food, not cooking with them. Drizzle the oil on your food. We want to have 3 pieces or 3 servings of fruits every day, and aim for 8 to 12 cups of vegetables. You might not get to the 8 if you weren't having any, right? So if you weren't having any vegetables or all, but you can at all, and now you can eat 5 cups or 6 cups, wonderful. We don't expect you all to eat the 8 to 12 cups, but if you can, do so. The more, the better. This week on Detox, there is no alcohol. No coffee, soda, or caffeinated beverages. If you need coffee, if you're used, not if you need coffee, if you're used to coffee, I should say, if you're a coffee drinker, try to drink less. So if you have a cup of coffee every day, have tomorrow half a cup of black coffee. Saturday, quarter cup of black coffee. By Sunday, you should be able to give it up. If you give it up cold turkey, you might get a headache. You can switch to tea. If tea is fine for you, start tomorrow with black tea. And then on Saturday, green tea, and then stick with green tea all week. But the idea is to give the body a rest from stimulants, right? So coffee and sugar, these are stimulants. The idea is to clean the body. So we really want to take a break from the stimulants. There is no grains or starches. So this week, we're really trying to stay away from the beans, the breads, even the good starches. We'll come back to them next week, but fill up on the plants. No sugar other than that natural sugar and fruit. No strenuous exercise. Because we're just eating plants, you're not getting enough protein this week for strenuous exercise. This would be your week for George's yoga class, for stretching, for a light walk. And absolutely no skipping meals. We're not fasting or dieting or starving the body. We are nourishing the body. So I want everybody really embrace this week. Your detox week is huge commitment to your health. So think of it that way. And the food, I'm going to show you the recipes. It is really delicious. We want to drink 8 to 10 cups of water every day. Start each day with half a fresh lemon squeezed into a cup of warm water. Get plenty of rest and sleep. This is the week that you want to pamper your body. Use fresh spices and seasonings. You can have raw or slightly steamed vegetables. They don't all have to be raw. We can make some soups. We want to have some raw because that's where we're getting the live enzymes. And the live enzymes are going to act like a little scrub brush in your gut. Those scrubbing bubbles really do that work at cleaning out your gut. So have a mixture of them. And we do want to use the TLS supplements and other detox support products, which I'm going to explain. Why do we want to start with warm water and lemon juice? It helps the gallbladder work effectively, helps flush the toxins out, helps with cravings, helps maintain your immune system. The pectin fiber in the lemon pulp is very, very good for colon health, helps balance and maintain the pH level in the body. And it also aids digestion and encourages the production of bile. I've gotten so used to that lemon water. I have it now almost every day and cold. So you can drink it warm when you wake up, but also cold as well. We talked about exercise. So let's talk about the NutriClean 7-day system. This is in your box, okay? So this is a combination. You have your cellophane packet, your blister pack, and your little jar of fiber powder in your box. Why do we need a supplement to support detoxification? Because if we could do this only from food, but we would need to detox for about 4 weeks straight. And that's tough. So doing it with the aid of these herbs and botanicals, we're able to detox really well in only 7 days. And the right combination of ingredients makes a difference. By naturally supporting gentle elimination, the body can more easily detoxify. And this is the key word. It should be gentle. When our digestive system functions properly, it pulls the nutrients we need from the foods we eat. So that's why it's important to follow a healthy diet and make sure we have the enzymes and nutrients on board. So we're doing the two together. So the system includes the fiber powder, NutriClean Hepato Cleanse, which is the liver cleanse, and the NutriClean Release tablets. All right, all 3 of these. The Hepato Cleanse supports a healthy liver and gallbladder, helps excrete toxins that accumulate over time, provides antioxidant defense. The Release tablets are going to cleanse the GI tract and enhance peristalsis. That means pushing the food through a little faster, promotes colon health, and helps support normal bowel regularity. And the fiber powder is providing a much needed fiber and beneficial good bacteria to the colon, promotes the healthy growth of beneficial bacteria in the colon. The Hepato Cleanse is one of my very favorite products. It does come in a larger size. I actually take it every day. Why? Because there's unbelievable ingredients in here I will share with you. So we have in this product a mixture of compounded fresh vegetables and fruits, cruciferous vegetables, spices, seasonings like garlic, rosemary, ginger, berries, and green tea. These are great for that phase 1 of that detox pathway. We also have some select traditional botanicals, milk thistle, that enhances the phase 2 detox pathway, schisandra, that reduces inflammation in the colon. We have N-acetylcysteine, a precursor to the body's own phase 2 enzyme. Every liver needs a good garbage man. And the good garbage man is something called glutathione. We need to make glutathione. We can't take it. Our bodies need to make it. So the precursor to that glutathione is this, the NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Very important for the body, but it decreases as we age. And it is the major antioxidant inside our cells. It sweeps out cellular debris. Milk thistle. Milk thistle promotes liver and gallbladder health by providing free radical scavenging activity. Free radicals are what attack the cells. So that milk thistle is like a little vacuum, getting rid of that cellular debris. It has been seen to demonstrate strong protective activity when liver cells are challenged by a variety of toxins. We also have turmeric in here as well. Turmeric supports healthy digestion and immune support. Very, very powerful for a liver detoxifier. So the primary benefits: to support a healthy liver, help excrete toxins that accumulate over time, help to cleanse and detoxify the blood. Who is it for? I really think it's for everybody. But if for those of you who maybe aren't taking medication, eating sugar, eating processed food, exposed to toxins, drinking alcohol, maybe have a sluggish GI system. So really everybody, and it can be used daily. I take it every morning when I wake up, 2 capsules every day. Is consuming whole natural food enough? It can be if we lived in a perfect world and the quality of our food was fresh and organic all the time, but usually it's not. So we need a combination of our whole beautiful foods with these herbs and botanicals. Food quality has decreased over the years. In 1940, the nutrients in 1 apple, today you would need to eat about 5 apples to get those same nutrients. So we are laying a foundation. In your kit, we have multivitamin, calcium, activated B complex, and the antioxidant OPC3, all in this one little packet. Isotonic OPC3. These are the 3 most powerful antioxidants: bilberry, red wine extract, grapeseed extract, with pycnogenol and citrus bioflavonoids. This product helps to combat free radicals, demonstrates an anti-inflammatory activity, helps maintain healthy cholesterol, helps maintain healthy circulation by strengthening capillaries, arteries, and veins, supports immune health, helps promote cardiovascular health, and it's a potent free radical scavenger. We have a multivitamin in there to fill in the gaps where the diet falls short. This is going to be our nutritional insurance, gives us 100% of the vitamins needed for proper nutritional balance. The bees, this is my very favorite product. Pretty much every pathway in the body relies on B vitamins. The bees are responsible for our energy, for how we sleep, for our heart health, for metabolism, for how we handle stress. Everything relies on one of the B vitamins, and our activated B team is just that. It is the full team. It's not just B12, it's the whole pack. B1, B2, B3, B6, B9, B12. Help decrease stress and improve mood. Help maintain healthy levels of serotonin. Help with energy and cognitive performance, and help promote cardiovascular health. Most women do not get enough calcium. Most humans do not get enough calcium. We need calcium. Calcium is crucial in the body, and our body only stores it until the age of 34. This calcium is in a form, that's called ionized. So the body is really able to absorb it very well. We also have a product in our kit called Core. Core helps with something called leptin. So we have two hormones that regulate hunger. One is ghrelin. I call it the go hormone. It tells you, go, eat. The other one is leptin. And leptin should say, stop eating, you're full. But a lot of people develop what's called leptin resistance. So they stop hearing that signal. So the Core is going to help reset the leptin. It's going to give you that feeling of, okay, you're full. It has a bean fiber that slows down the rate at which carbohydrate is absorbed. It has some herbs and botanicals that help you resist sugar. And it inhibits the amylase enzyme. Now, if you are on any diabetes medication, just show your doctor the Core, because Core improves blood sugar. So what may happen is your doctor may need to decrease your diabetes medication. Okay, so if you're on something, just show your doctor. Show your doctor the ingredients. Now, the one thing we didn't talk about also was the fiber powder. You have a little 7 days of that fiber powder. That's something that I take also every day. I personally think it's the most outstanding fiber powder in existence. The fiber powder contains 1.5 billion helpful microorganisms. So in our gut, we need to weed and feed. We want to get rid of the bad bacteria, but we need to replenish. We need to fertilize those good bacteria every day. The fiber powder also has something called glutamine. Glutamine is very, very important for the body, very important amino acid. And gut cells' favorite snack is glutamine. And you know who else loves glutamine? Our brains and our muscle. So that fiber powder is good for you, for your whole body. And it's something that you can, if you like it, you can continue with it. Now, who has done the detox before? Raise your hand if you've done detox before. Or raise your hand if you have not done detox before. I can't see everybody. Some people. Okay, so if you haven't done detox before, if you eat a diet that's high in sugar, you're going to feel the detox the first couple days because your body is just doing that. It's detoxing. So you want to power through your detox symptoms. You remember why you're doing a detox. In the kit also, you have a cellophane packet. In that cellophane packet, and I'm going to go through how we're going to take this. The cellophane packet has 2 release caps and 2 liver cleanse caps. That you're going to take at night before you go to bed with a glass of water. In the morning, there's a blister pack. You're just going to take one of those, one more release capsule. But pay attention to your body. You should not be the idea is not to be running to the bathroom all day. That's not the idea of the detox. If you feel that your gut is a little bit sensitive, reach out to either me or Georgia or Jolene, whoever your dietitian is, and we'll tell you maybe hold off on the morning release capsule. But most people do fine with it. We want to load up on vegetables. The idea is not to go hungry. Have herbal tea, but again, a small cup of black coffee is okay if necessary. In your kit, you have your 30-day jumpstart guide. Okay, so put this on your refrigerator and it will tell you literally exactly what to do. You wake up, take your vitamins and your lemon water. 20 minutes later, you can have your fiber powder. I'm pretty flexible with the fiber powder. I like having my fiber powder in water in the afternoon. I find for people, if they're looking for maybe getting a little bit hungry in the afternoon at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, that fiber powder has a light vanilla flavor. It's good, and that will fill you up. Then we want to have breakfast, 1 serving of fruit, 1 serving of protein, and unlimited vegetables. And I'm going to show you where the recipes are in a minute. Mid-morning snack, some water with fruit. Now, if you really are a carbohydrate craver, and that's something that you think will be difficult for you, you can start the core this week. The core will help with your carbohydrate cravings. You take the core 30 to 60 minutes before lunch and 30 to 60 minutes before dinner. If you feel, though, that you already have a lot of things that we're taking this week and you want to wait until next week to take the core, that is absolutely fine. Lunch is going to be plant-based. So we're going to have a couple servings of vegetables, a serving of fruit, and a serving of good healthy fat, maybe a nice extra virgin tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and maybe some red wine vinegar. Don't be afraid to use apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, lots of fresh herbs and seasonings. Dinner, you're having a lot of water, 1 serving of protein, that 3 ounces of protein, 1 healthy fat, and unlimited vegetables. Is everybody familiar with the TLS Slim site? I see some hands. Okay, let me just walk you through that. So all of you have access to this TLS Slim site of, again, your personal dietitian. This is a great resource when you're not with us. Okay, so in your kit, you do have the recipes. You have the 30-day jumpstart recipes. We are only using phase 1. This is phase 1. If you want more recipes, come to resources, recipes, and you can scroll down to the bottom and you will see detox. The detox recipes are here. And the detox recipes were my baby exactly a year ago. I worked on most of these recipes. There's 17 pages of them. And wonderful, I think, wonderful soups and salads, cold soups, warm soups, all kinds of smoothies, egg dishes. So again, the idea is not to be hungry. We're just filling our body with these delicious whole foods. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning when we first logged on, I need everybody to do your metrics. What do I mean by that? Take pictures of yourself. Okay, you want to take a picture of yourself, maybe in a sports bra and shorts, something that you really get a good visual of your front and your side, or have somebody take a picture of you if you're comfortable with that. Also do measurements of your belly. When we're losing body fat, it's going to show up in our belly. So if you get a soft tape measure, start on your belly button, measure your belly around, write down today's date and your belly measurement, and then do the same thing on your hips. Okay, and keep those metrics because we're going to come back to them. I want you to do that again in 4 weeks. So starting tomorrow morning, weigh yourself and do your measurements, but then don't weigh yourself until the end of the 4 weeks. When I taught this program for 8 years as a 12-week class, and we can certainly talk about that as well for continuing. But I didn't weigh everybody again until the 4 weeks. Okay, let me see questions. Yes, instructions are written down in your kit. So some of you may not have gotten your kit today. I think some people are getting it tomorrow, and that's fine. You don't have to start detox tomorrow. We'll all catch up to each other. You can start tomorrow or Saturday. I have someone that's in Seattle for the weekend, so she's starting on Monday. It's all good. Whenever works for you. There's not a hard start date. The important thing is that you're doing it. Okay, now you guys can unmute now and ask questions if you have any questions. I see somebody's hand. But I can't see your name.
Linda's asking a question.
Oh, okay. Linda, do you have a question?
Oh, no, I'm reading my paper as we're going along. I was just looking to see when we take the blister pack, but I know you told us, but
Yeah, no
I
worries.
can't see it on my.
I'll review that again. So in the box, we have the cellophane packet. Cellophane packet you take at night with a glass of water, full glass of water. Okay, in the morning, that's when you're going to pop out 1 capsule of that blister packet, just one.
Okay, one.
Okay, they changed the formula. It used to be 2 and it used to be stronger. Now it's only 1 and it's not as strong. And, you know, I find everybody that I've been detoxing, including myself, I did 2 months ago, it was very, very easy.
Okay, so even though it says to take 2 from day 1 through 7.
Take one of the blister pack in the morning.
Okay, so ignore these directions. It says 2.
There should only be seven in the blister pack.
So there's
2,
14. There's 14 now.
yeah, there are 2 packs with 7 each.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Then start with 1. And everybody's gonna know their own bodies. The idea is that you're going to the bathroom 1 to 3 times a day, no more than that. So start with 1. If you're starting with 1 and you think, I could use a little bit more help, take 2.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what is this blister pack again? Is fiber?
The blister pack is the release. Those are the release capsules. So that's scrubbing, like a little scrub brush in your colon to get rid of
the thistle. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what about if you're on a whole bunch of high blood pressure medicine, including like fish oils and stuff like that? When do you take that, and when do you take the release packets, and when do you don't take it, or what's the recommendation for that?
So if you are on a number of medications, talk to the dietitian who invited you to the program just to help navigate, when you're going to do everything. But you still want to continue with the meds that you're on. We're not going to stop taking the medication that we're on. If you're taking fish oil for overall health, as I do, we always want to take fish oil with food. because it's fat soluble, right? So we should always, I take my fish oil with dinner. Because we want to take it with some food. We never want to just take fish oil on its own. So do take the fish oil with your food.
Okay, so maybe I should talk to you after the class or maybe tomorrow something about my meds and then this, since you're my nutritionist, dietitianist, right? Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I have a
Back to
question,
the-
Susan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Said that.
It's Joanne here. You,
Okay.
you mentioned that we should put the healthy fats on our food, not use them for cooking.
Correct. Yes. So
Important is that?
well, so olive oil, extra virgin olive oil is very good for our body, but we don't want to heat it. It has a very low burn temperature. The only oil that really we can heat and it will stay okay is avocado oil. Well, not the only one, but one of them. But I would much rather you eat the Mediterranean way. Julene, one of the dietitians who I'm teaching with, is Greek, and she did write a cookbook a couple years ago. Beautiful Mediterranean food. That's Greek style of eating, drizzling the extra virgin olive oil on your salads, on your vegetables. If you need something in the saute pan, like I have a cast iron pan, so I'll squirt a couple spritzes of avocado oil spray. Spritz, 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 very lightly. So
They're awful strategies.
yuck. Did that answer your
Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah,
question?
yeah.
Any other questions?
I'm still looking. I'm not on Facebook really, so I did.
If
I mean,
anyone has any questions for me, they can call me tomorrow. They can text me tonight, whatever works.
Who has the Facebook question?
I just didn't know if I have to be on there. I haven't been on for about a year. And I was just looking to see how, it's Linda. I was looking to see how many, like the servings for the healthy fats, but I'm sure it's here, but I can't find it.
It's in your kit. It's in that one piece of paper that's there. You're gonna, it'll walk you through it.
2 servings
Okay.
of healthy fat. You don't have to be on the Facebook group, but I encourage you to be because that's where we're going to be posting the recording of the class. And we can send it out as well, of course. That's where the 3 of us will be posting little motivational messages and maybe tips for the day. So it's fun, it's interactive, but you don't have to be.
What's the
Okay.
group called?
Sorry.
What's the Facebook group called? What's the name?
Oh, I see. It's 1 tablespoon.
The Facebook group is, Georgia, what's the name of the Facebook
It's
group?
called Fresh Start Weight Loss 2022.
Fresh what?
Fresh Start.
Okay. Weight loss 2022.
Yes. And you can, if you go there, you can request to join.
It says Fresh Start Weight Loss Masterclass 2022.
Yes,
That's-
the one?
sorry,
Yeah.
forgot the masterclass. Yes.
Yes.
So Georgia, this is Shabri. I'm new to the program. I have a question about the detox is phase 1 and that's 7 full days, correct?
Correct.
And let's say something along the way, we break it, we have a piece of chocolate or something happens. How badly does this affect the detox phase?
Well, it's interesting when we're detoxing and getting all the junk out over the years that I've been teaching this, because I've been teaching it for 11 years. I've had people maybe go to a wedding and have a little bite of something and they actually feel sick. They feel nauseous from the sweet because as your taste buds are adjusting, your body really should find fruit. That should be a comfortable sweetness for our body. So all of a sudden, foods that we just got used to now are going to become too sweet. But if you want to have a little piece of dark chocolate, very, very bitter chocolate is good. I love putting unsweetened cocoa powder in my smoothies. And in fact, you'll see in the rest of my detox recipes, I have one that's called blueberry chocolate detox smoothie. And it is one of my favorites. It has chia seeds, frozen blueberries, spinach, and unsweetened cocoa powder. So that would be something, because I also love chocolate. So that's what I use, the unsweetened cocoa powder in my smoothies.
Mhm. And in terms of serving size, I was looking at the recipes really briefly. In terms
Yeah.
of serving size, is it best to follow whatever you have in the instructions, approximately at the very least, or?
For protein, yes, like protein is really just a supporting role in this detox. But for the plant foods, have unlimited vegetables. So, and that's a great question. It's not that we want you just to have a small bowl of vegetables. We want you to have a huge bowl of salad with beautiful colors. I want you to eat the color of the rainbow this week. The oranges, the blues, the reds, the purples, the greens, the yellows, all those beautiful colors. Make your meals large. So you might have, for example, carrot soup. One of the recipes is roasted carrot soup. Maybe roasted carrot soup, grilled asparagus with fresh lemon, and a big raw salad, something like that. So we're not concerned about portion sizes. We're concerned about eating those live, beautiful plants.
Got it.
But great question. Thank you.
But Susan, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Hurry.
My goodness. Wait, well, I can't hear you.
Vegetarian one, the vegetarian.
I didn't hear any of that.
Sorry, I'm having issues with the Wi-Fi. Can you now?
A little bit. Was it a
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Good call. Let's see.
I have one more question, and then I promise that's my last.
Yeah.
I know you said eat the colors of the rainbow, but in terms of being practical, lazy, whatever, is it okay to basically eat the same thing every day? Like make a head recipe, make a big pot of soup and have the same thing for lunch every day or something like that?
You could. And, if you're working and time is then, a constraint, then sure. If it's a good, hearty, nutritious soup, one of the recipes that I have in the detox recipes is called cold spinach soup. And it has about 8 servings of vegetables, and you can literally make it in 5 minutes. You make it right in the blender. You don't even have to take out a pot. It's like a cold spinach gazpacho. It is absolutely delicious, but it's covering a lot of nutrients. So the idea is that, when I was talking a little bit at the beginning about the detoxification process, all those antioxidants are coming from the different fruits and vegetables. So we do want to get a number of them because they're all doing different things. But I get it. If you're busy and that lunch every day is the same and that's easy for you, then sure, you could do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to say something for all of the people that are doing the detox under me. I have you set up as a healthy module. I just want to let you know, most of you have done your intake form, your beginning, your pre-survey. So that's great. But you can also record your weights and your metrics right in there, even your selfies. You can chat with me. If you have a question, you could just go right in there and connect with me, and then I can get back to you pretty quickly. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, you've been getting emails from, it's called Healthy, which is also from me. Okay.
Can you post the Facebook address in the chat room? Because I'm not finding Fresh Start masterclass. I'm not
Sure.
finding it. Thank you.
Yeah. And if any of you are having trouble finding the Facebook group or having trouble getting in, just please reach out to one of us and we'll add you. We'll friend request you as well. Okay. So I'm so proud of everybody that's on this call because you are taking your health into your own hands. You're being proactive about your health. And at the end of the day, there's nothing more important than your health. So, cheers to all of you. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have less joint discomfort, more energy, clearer head at the end of this 7 days. And Jolene and Georgia and I, we're here for you every step of the way, right? We're your coaches. We are going to coach you through this. So don't be nervous. If you need to reach out to us every day, that's absolutely fine. All right, so thank you everybody for joining me. It's been a pleasure. And good luck with week 1 detox. We're going to do this together as a team. Cheers to good health and have a wonderful night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You.